Hey everyone, I'm just finishing uploading today the final sessions of the Crimson Throne campaign, which was a homebrew that I did and I still have. I'm going to put this video first in the sequence of the playlist before all the main videos go in. So there are 18 sessions here. The campaign did not finish. We're probably, I'd say, 5 to 8 sessions away from completing the campaign, obviously, depending on how things would have went. Um, the reason that the campaign ended, first of all, is because there was player drops at the end because of life things and whatnot, and I couldn't get anyone in to finish it off. And also because we were at that point far into the campaign and just having a whole uh new group of players coming in the middle of a campaign, I didn't want to do that. The only reason that sleight of many hands, the other video series you'll see in this one, which I'll also have a video for, the only reason that I continued that is because I was able to get players to fill in the holes of the players that left that one. Bad luck. It was just bad luck for these sessions where players drop. And when there's players that drop even on Wednesday, I had the problem player there that dropped, but I was able to fill in two players. Get two players there. The player Blind Dolphin on that um, video series there. Fortunately, he had a life event there where he had to drop. That's unfortunate. So not just it's just the way it is sometimes, but the way things are, and you have player drops, and you hopefully can get replacements for that. But it's very hard to get a full group replacement when you're very deep into the campaign. So it ended at 18 sessions there. I didn't want to kind of like leave the this video series there, even though it didn't get finished. So what you see there was at least the majority of this campaign played out there, and I'm still annoyed that I couldn't finish it off, but it is what it is. Um, so essentially, with this campaign, it was basically from part of my idea from a Pathfinder 1E adventure, and then just start off with a template and then homebrew the rest of it there for a different outcome and everything. And it's not as open world ish as some of my other homebrew campaigns there, because I have basically the players spend the majority of it around kind of the city area, and only after a certain point you'll see that they break off to the land itself, which is Query, and go from there. Um, my favorite, probably one of the most standout moments there is near the end there, where the players go to a town and they have to basically escort NPC because they're being chased by a bunch of bad people that want that NPC toasted, but the NPCs come together as a group and role play it really well. That is like a standout moment in this one. For me, it's combat heavy in this one. Pretty much, there are like two big dungeons that take a couple sessions to do. I try and do my best when I'm in dungeons for players to try and get through them as quick as possible. But sometimes the way decisions are, and you let the players play it out. Really, all depend on how quick players get through that, right? So, what I recall, there were no TPKs that I can remember. Um, yeah, I pretty much like majority of the party, except for probably the last. two sessions, pretty much like the whole party's together at that point there. Um, the TAC player had left, um, so he was like one of the first ones that left. He played the off the top of my head, he played the twin brother of Jesse. If you wall the videos, but then there was like a fall off of other players there, and ultimately, yeah, that's how it really ended there. But it is what it is. Enjoy the 18 videos here for what they are. And this is kind of the intro, I guess, video here on that. And hope you enjoy it.